Hey guys, welcome to devops school. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about Docker. It helps us to create, deploy and run applications by using containers. After going through this tutorial, I promise you that the concept and understanding of the Docker will be absolutely clear to you.
But before that, let me ask you a few things. Are you dreaming of a career with higher pay and more responsibilities? Or are you ready to take your skills to the next level this year? Then start investing in devops school certification level courses which will help you to emerge skills for a wide range of entry level roles and as well as higher potential future positions. But with thousands of courses online and in classroom worldwide, finding the right one for your career goals can be difficult. You can consider our courses like Agile Developer, Agile QA, DevOps Certified Professionals, Site Reliability Engineering, DevSecOps, and Masters in DevOps Engineering, where you will have access to well-structured, easy-to-follow course content that has been developed and will be delivered by industry professionals. You can join on our training programs globally through online platforms, and if you are looking for classroom workshops, then we have regular sessions available in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi NCR, Mumbai and in Pune. Simply compare our many courses, find the one that suits your style and schedule best and start today.
How can we create an image using Dockerfile? So guys, whatever we did here, you see that in this step, I got inside a container which is here. Here. See, I got inside a container, and whatever steps I did, actually all these things we did in the one layer. Remember, no matter you install Java, Git, Apache, update, whatever you did in the one layer. But many times what you do, you want to changes you want to do in the different layer. This has to be different. And same time, you don't want to go inside a container and do all these activities manually, not human dependent. It should not be human dependent. You don't want to commit manually. Everything should be automatically. So how can you do that? So this is a Docker file. So what is a Docker file? Docker file contains instructions. Now I'll show you the Docker file. Just hold on for a second. Instructions. Okay. So Docker file contains instruction. Now each instruction is one layer. So before that, let me show you. So right now, go to the hub.docker.com. Okay. And right now, I will go to the Jenkins image, the one which you have been working with since yesterday. This is the image which you have been using since yesterday. Click on the Jenkins image. Now, each images you will find the Docker file. See here, this is the latest. Click on it. Okay. Now see here, this is the Docker file which has been used to create that image. See here. This is the Docker file. That's all. So this is the Docker file. Using that, anyone can create an image of Jenkins. Okay. So what they are doing basically. So see here, this is called instruction. 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line. Like that, you have so many lines. So this is called instruction. So that's what I said, contain instruction. And each instruction is creating one layer. So here, this is a one layer, this is a one layer, this is a one layer, this is a one layer. So every line you see here, it is creating one layer in the image. One layer. Again, the layers, it can be data layer or meta layer. Data layers, it goes to the overlay to meta layers, will go to the image directory. So you know that. So data layer, more or less, we'll talk about the data layers, which is having some content, right? So here it is. Now, if you read this article, this stuff, you will understand that. See here. From this image, that means for us, I use the Ubuntu as a base. For Jenkins developer is using this image as a base, because you know that Jenkins is a Java based application. So to run the Jenkins, you need a Java before that. So in this image, you have a Java already, OpenJDK 8JDK. Okay. So again, if you go and check this image also, this image also tagged with this one, they have created using some Docker file. So Dockerfile is a standard way to CI/CD way to create an image. So yeah, let's focus on this. So here for Jenkins image, what is the base image? This one. Now in this image, this one container will be created from this layer, from this image, and inside the container, this command will be run. Now see, this developer has played a trick here. Instead of running because you know that each layer, each line will create, each instruction will create one layer. So what here developer has done it, they run this command, logical and then, so this way it will become one layer. If you could have run 3 times, run apt update, run install, run rm, you could have created a 3 layers, but here developers played a trick. So here run this, then this, then this. So 3 commands using the logical and they have combined it, and this made it one layer. Now after that, all these layers is being created. Now run will do the changes in a container of this one. Now arg, here you see arg user is equal to Jenkins and blah blah blah. So many args are there. So basically this is not a data layer, guys, this is a meta layer. What exactly is the significance of this statement? So you write a program and you declare some variable at the top of the script, and that variable you use it, reuse it multiple times throughout your script. That is what we can also do in the Docker file. So you declare the variable user value using what in Docker file? Arg. So here developers of the Jenkins image has declared these many variables at once on top of the images, and after that using $user they are reusing the values multiple times. Let's check it out. See here, they are using here, many places. So yes, you declare at once and reuse it. By the way, this will not create data layer but meta layer. This will of course create a layer but not be data layer, it will be meta layer. That means the size of these layers will become a 0 bytes and storage will become inside of our lib docker images directory. So be mindful about it. Now let's see that you want to set some environment variable inside a container. So env, again this is a meta layer, not data layer, env. So see here, run environment variable, again run. Here they're creating user ID and group ID. And you might have seen that volumes is creating in the Jenkins container only. Why and how? Because of this line. So what here is being saying, volume means create one volume and mount it at this location inside a container. And that is what it was happening. If you remember the event command, you can recall that. That was happening because of this line is inside your Docker file. Okay. Again run, creating something, setting up the environment, run. You are copying some file source directory using copying instruction. Arg, env, arg, run, env, env run, and this one. You might have seen 2 when you run any containers, 2 ports coming up in the ps command output. Why so? Because of expose. Let me tell you, this 2 line expose and expose, agent port and HTTP port, is not impacting any feature. Again, I'm repeating, this is not impacting any feature because the port is inbuilt with the application itself. So this is just for the information purpose. So if you expose it, when you run this container, you will see that in the ps command output. So you'll come to know, okay, what's your internal port. You can skip it also. There's no functionality difference where we have it. Again, setting up the environment. Now here you might be knowing actually, anyone has got this idea about the Jenkins container is running with which user? Jenkins container is running with which user? Anyone has got idea?
Root user. Local.
Nope.
As per this Dockerfile is Jenkins.
Jenkins actually. I guess you have to see it, observe very, okay, observe very carefully. I create one Jenkins container immediately just for the demo purpose. Okay. Okay. So now you see here, this is the container right now I have of Jenkins. And if I go Docker execute container IT, I'm getting inside the container, okay, bin bash. See, which user? Jenkins user. See here. So you must be wondering, Jenkins is not a part of the Debian image, because basically this is a part of the Debian image. So Debian. So how come? So look at this logic. Everything is written in here. So Jenkins is running, this container of the Jenkins is running with the Jenkins user because of this line. But the question is, how come this user got created inside a container? Go up. See here. Group add, user add. They are creating users and group. So later point of the time, they are adding it here. Okay, copying some files. Entry point I'll explain you a little later. And copy. So this is the Docker file, guys. This is the Docker file, and using that you can create a container. Image. So can I create an image now with the same rule? So let me do that. Okay. So I'm doing right now. Base is what? Ubuntu. From. Okay. So Ubuntu. Now, what is your name? Maintainer. What is your name? Rajesh Kumar. Email ID. Rajesh@devops.school.com. These are the maintainer is a meta information. Okay. So base image is Ubuntu, which you've been using since yesterday. Now, what do you want to do inside a container of that Ubuntu run? What you want to run? I want to apt get update. Hi. Okay. So this will create one more layer. Two layers I'll get it here. One layer from here, one layer from here. Do you want to set some environment variable? So arg. What environment variable? See, I'm doing the same thing. Arg pack is equal to get. It should not be is equal to. Yeah, it should be equal to get. Now here, can I use this pack variable somewhere? So run what? Apt get install $get not get pack, right? Are you getting, guys, this what I'm trying to do here? Guys, are you getting it? Yeah. So here I set who am I? I'm running this container, setting up the argument. You could have done this one here also. That's not a problem. Anywhere you can do that. Remember the one rule I said? Hope you remember. If there is a conflict in the layers, top layer always wins. That is a rule. You should remember that. Okay. So here I said run, install pack, update also. Now what else you want to do? I want to set some environment variable, env. Let me copy it. I'm feeling lazy a little bit. So what do you want to set the environment variable? So here I want to set rock home. That's an environment variable for the application rock. It should be rock. Something like, you can set it up anywhere. Anything. I'm just trying to visualize that. So here you set the environment variable. These are the changes you did this in the container. This is the variable you set. This is the maintainer you set. Like that. You can copy some file. Let's say copy some file. Copy some file here. And which file? Index.html from the current location to where you want to set it up. In the TMP location you want to copy. It's just I'm showing the example. It can be real file. One example, your package also. The one package which you work every day. Okay. 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 Every day. So it's like this. Okay. So copy. So this is the way you can write the images. See, set the arguments, run it, environment, copy, whatever you want to do. These are the things you do that. So guys, did you understand this Docker file now? Here. So what I'm going to do? Nothing. I'm going to out of this container, cd, where's the file? vi, I'll keep this content in Docker file. Guys, I'm keeping in the Docker file, remember, and save it. And what command? Docker build -t, t for image name, okay? And I don't have energy to give the long name, so ffff something dot. Wherever is the Docker file and context location dot. By the way, it will fail because index.html is not there in the current location. So I'll create it. Let it fail. No, we should be having some failures also. So let it fail. See here, how many steps you have total? It has taken 1 by 2, 3, 4, like this is being doing actually. Now update is happening. You see here, update is happening. See, installing the Git is happening. Why it got failed? See here, it got failed. Why? Because see here, this is the reason. So you should provide -y here. You remember? Yes, you pass that yes command. So those are the things you have to take care of it. And done. Save it. Rerun. Those layers which has been created already will not be recreated, and only those layers which got skipped. See, suddenly it jumped to the 5 by 7. See here. And now Git is being installed here. Done, guys. You see here. Oh, by the way, no, not done. Last one is got failed. Copy failed. Okay. So can I create one dummy file index.html in the current location and rerun this? Only the last layer will be redone. Rest of the layers is already done. Okay. See, directly move to the 7, and the image name was FFF, right? So Docker images. Guys, you got this image here. So simple, right? Now, so you can run this command, the one which I run, Docker build, this one. Okay, this command, and that's all. That's all. Nothing else. Now, can I create one more image with a simple flow? So here I'm doing right now, run touch opt rajesh1.txt. Run. I want to show you something here. I'm not doing anything great here. I want to show you this flow. So this is the one layer, so 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, 4 layer. So altogether it will be 4 layer. By the way, FFF I created, no? You should have checked the history. So don't rush, learn everything. You know all this command by now. See here. So till here, if I am not wrong, till here, till here is the Ubuntu. Okay, this is my layer started. See here, match this. Maintainer arg run. See, maintainer arg run in where copy. See here. Okay, so now let me run this one also. There's a different file here. So I cannot create Docker file again. So the file name can be anything. So here vi my file. And when you have a file name which is not a Docker file, then you have to use Docker build -f my file and -t my file image name and then dot. Simple. This image will be created faster because not too much of things are there. And see here. And now I want to record this. Let's understand this. How beautifully they do that. See here, understand that. From this layer, this is the last layer of Ubuntu. Let me show you here if you forgot. See here, this is last layer here, 914. Okay, Ubuntu. From this layer, there is one container got created By the way, this got cached used. Okay, so just leave this one right now. So this is the layer we got created from the cache. Okay, from this layer, there is one container got created here. See the flow. In this layer container, these changes were made. After that, this layer got committed here in the layer itself. And then after that, this container, whatever it was there, it got removed. See the beautiful flow. Now, this is the ultimate results. This is the ultimate results what you wanted. Now, from this layer, you got this container created. Look at this here. In this container, these changes were made. From this container, there is a one layer got created, which is here. And finally, intermediate layer got removed. Same continue. From this layer, this container got created. This container, these changes were made. After these changes, from this layer, this layer were created. And after that, intermediate container got removed. Such a clean work. Did you see this pattern, guys? Did you see the pattern here?
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, remember few rules always. Dockerfile contain instruction, the one which I showed you. Each instruction is one layer. Their layer is also, it can be data layer, meta layer. Data layer means data, some content is there. Meta layers means only meta, like in this is meta layer, okay? This is meta layer. This is also meta layer. Whereas this is a data layer. This is a data layer, like that. Okay. So now last command which I'm going to give it to you is trade. And here. So guys, now what should I give you, the assignment? So I have one assignment for you. I would like to give it to you. And everyone have to create this assignment and do that. So Docker file. This is the lab exercise. Each one of you have to create this assignment. Okay. And this assignment. And once you are done, say done in the chat box and get going. Okay. So assignment, this is the one. I'm updating the notes.
If you liked our Docker session so far, please enroll our general membership for $399 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.